Today I'm going to show you how to submit your CIST 2371 Java programming assignments in Blackboard. The Dropbox is used to submit your programming assignments to be graded by the instructor. This is the Dropbox for the Java Chapter 1 assignments. Notice it tells you to include all files in one submission, which means you need to compress them into a compressed zip folder. Navigate to the location containing your programming assignments. This is where my Chapter 1 assignments are located. The programming exercise has you create the favoritesong.java file, and when you compile the file, the favoritesongs.class file is automatically created if you don't have any syntax errors. If you have syntax errors, you need to fix them and recompile the .java file. You need to include both files in your submission. Select the files. Click on one, hold down the control key and click the other. Then right click one of them and point to send to, and then click on compressed zip folder. Be sure to put your last name at the beginning of all compressed zip folders before you submit it for grading. So I'm going to click before the favorite songs and just put my last name and hit enter. I kept the default name because the directions didn't specify what to name the folder. Alright, now we need to go back to Blackboard and click the Dropbox. And this is the Dropbox for the programming exercise. And then click Browse My Computer. And there's my compressed zip folder. So I can double click it, or I can click it once and then hit the open. So I'm going to double click, and it tells me right here that it's ready to submit. I could add comments, but it is optional. Then click the submit button. As you can see, it won't save mine since I'm an instructor, but yours would be submitted for grading. Once I grade the submissions, you'll be able to see your grade and any comments of what I counted off for. The Dropbox is used for completed work only. Do not submit work in the Dropbox if it isn't complete. Contact your instructor for help with the assignments before submitting it to be graded. Submitting your programming assignments for the rest of the chapters and the final project will be a little different since they will be created using the NetBeans IDE. The NetBeans IDE automatically creates a project folder for each programming assignment that contains all the project files. You have to select the project folder, not the .java and class files, and send it to a compressed zip folder. I'm going to go to the Chapter 2 assignments, and then I'm going to navigate to my Chapter 2 programs. So in Chapter 1, so I'm going to go to Chapter 2, and then you can see the two project folders. I'm going to select both of them because that's what it calls for right here. See, it says Nautical Miles Interactive. Click on one of the files, hold down the control key and click the other. Right click on one of them, send to compressed zip folder. I'm going to put my last name in front of the default name and hit the enter key. Although it has the default name of just one of the projects, both projects are included in this compressed zip folder. Then I will go back to Blackboard and submit it the same way as I did the exercise for Chapter 1. I'm going to go back to Blackboard. Here's the Chapter 2 programming assignment. Again, I would click on Browse My Computer. I got to navigate to Chapter 2 location, double click the compressed zip folder, and then hit submit. I hope this video was helpful.